How you doing?
How are you?
Good, good. How you doing, man?
Wonderful. In addition to your wonderful playing, you've done some extensive outreach work. Can you talk a little bit about how you got started with that, how you incorporate the instrument with that, what your goals are?
Well, the Hohner harmonica has been part of my family for a long, long, long time. I started off as a guitar player when I was 4 years old, and one thing that made me fall in love with the harmonica was my relationship with Junior Wells. He used to call me his godson, and he took a lot of time out with me. And one day, I bought my brother a harmonica as a grab bag gift. Long story short, he didn't play it, and so I picked it up and started playing, and I started my love affair with the harmonica, and that's been over 20 years.
Talk about Junior's influence on you directly and how what impact that's had on you as a musician.
Well, Junior Wells was so nice to me, and he was so welcoming to me, and he had his own style, and he was always encouraging and always had kind words to say to me. He told me that I had nice tone. And then another good friend of mine, Sugar Blue, who will be out here tomorrow, he took some time out with me and a whole bit encouraging me and telling me that I had my own style and that. And so I just kept on going. And so now what I have a program called Blues Kids of America, and we have a blues camp. And we have the blues camp in 3 locations in the United States right now, one Chicago, one Austin, Texas, and one Corona, California. And what I do is I try to save lives by way of the harmonica and of the blues.
Have you found that the harmonica is particularly well suited to the work that you're doing? What makes the harmonica unique, and what makes it more useful when you're in a teaching situation with younger musicians?
I think the thing that makes the harmonica useful and so successful in my program is because I've developed a technique where I can show anybody that can breathe how to play the 12-bar blues within 3 minutes. And so once I do that, then it encourages people who may not even know that they had any type of talent whatsoever to have a love affair with the harmonica like I did. And then you take them from one step to the other and so on and so forth. And the cool thing is it's so small, of course, right, opposed to a guitar, what I also play, and it's something that you could always take around and you can play it anywhere. You can play it on the bus stop. You could even play it on your way to church if you want to.
Have you found that the children and kids that you've worked with have responded in a way that has allowed them to go forward and utilize those influences in other aspects of their lives?
Well, you know, there have been scientific tests that have shown that students that study music do better on math tests, which are the standardized tests in America in elementary school level as well as in the high school level. And those kids do better, like I say, on tests, and of course it encourages them to do better in college, so on and so forth. So music is very, very important. And since a lot of music programs have been cut out of the schools in America, it gives us an opportunity to introduce students to the music. And what better than my little friend? You know, I feel like the guy like Al Pacino say hello to my little friend, you know. So it's something, it's an instrument that is not necessarily intimidating, but it's a warm and friendly type instrument. And in our community, coming up, having parents that are from Mississippi, they grew up during a time where a harmonica was viewed as being a toy that somebody happened to have made some great music with. But of course, we know that it was always a quote-unquote instrument, but that's one of the ways that it was introduced into, you know, our blues family and our blues community. Just breathe.